Hi, good morning everyone. Today I'm going to share my journey how I became a mental health advocate. One day I came across an article about suicide in India and globally. The numbers were not just statistics, they were lives, young people, students, young professionals, parents, people who had dreams, people who once smiled, people who once hoped. The article spoke about rising mental health struggles, loneliness, depression, unspoken pain. I remember sitting silently after reading it. My chest felt heavy, not because I was shocked, but because I realized something deeply disturbing me. So many people are fighting invisible battles, and most of them are fighting alone. That day, something changed. Until then, I was searching for my purpose. After that day, my purpose began searching for me. I realized if even one person feels heard, if even one person feels life instead of ending it, if even one person feels less alone, that matters. That is meaningful. That is purpose. Purpose is not always about fame, not about money, not about recognition. Sometimes purpose is all about presence, being there, listening, holding emotional space. I thought about my own journey in school days. Self doubt, I was confused, had low confidence, had my own physical limitations, emotional questioning. I thought about how many times I felt alone in my own thoughts, and I asked myself, if I felt this way, how many others must be feeling worse? That question shook me. The decision was not dramatic. I will always give my life to this. There was no applause, no announcement, just a silent commitment. I will dedicate my life to promote mental health, not as a trend, not as temporary project, but as a lifetime mission. It felt bigger than career planning. It felt like alignment for the first time. My internal struggle made sense. Maybe all those years of emotional questioning were preparation. I began to understand something powerful. Sometimes your deepest wound points towards your highest purpose. People who have never felt emotional pain may not understand it deeply, but those who have lived it can feel it in others. Empathy is often born from experience. Once you become aware of suffering, you cannot unsee it. Once you understand the scale of mental health challenges, you cannot ignore it. I could have continued life normally, chose a comfortable path, focused only on personal goals, but something inside would not allow that. The numbers in that article were not numbers anymore. They were human stories waiting to be heard. Motivation is temporary, mission is permanent. Mission remains even when there is no support. I knew this journey would not be easy. I knew people might not understand. I knew resources would be limited. But when purpose is clear, difficulty becomes secondary. Thank you.